here. I wanted to come in today and first give you a quick update on my week 8 weigh-in, and then I also want to talk to you a little bit about something that I think is really important and issue you a challenge if you'll accept it. So let's get to my week 8 weigh-in. Okay, so you can see that I am down another 0.2 pounds at a total of 199.4. So I've lost almost 4 pounds. I'm at 3.8 pounds now for 8 weeks, which is just about half a pound a week, which is what I have typically lost over the years. So it's kind of in line with what I'm used to, but it's not what I wanted. I really am still aiming for that 1 pound a week. So I know I need to make some changes to do that. I am happy though that I'm still in Wonderland, because the day after I weighed 199.6, well, the day after it was probably around 201, and then 3 days later I was up to 205, and I was eating well. So I know that that's not necessarily correct, and it was water weight and all that, but I hadn't done anything wrong. I had been eating on plan, so I just worked really hard. So even though it seems like I've only lost 0.2 pounds, to me I lost 5 pounds. So I have worked all week to get that back off. So some of the changes I plan to make is I really need to start exercising again. I have no excuses except that I just haven't been getting up early enough in the morning to do it. So I am going to start making that a priority again. I can't wait until it's warm enough outside to go out and do some exercising, but until that time I will commit to getting up early and getting my workout in the morning down in my home gym in my basement. What I want to talk to you about today is our negative self-talk. So this book is Success Principles by Jack Canfield, and I want to share with you some information that I learned from this book. There's a principle in this book called transform your inner critic into your inner coach. And so it's talking about how, we talk to ourselves all day long. We say things in our mind to ourselves. And research shows that we do that about 50,000 times a day. And out of those 50,000 thoughts, 80% of them are negative. So that would mean that you have 40,000 negative thoughts a day. Most of the negative self-talk is actually about ourselves. And those things do affect our body. There is research that shows from lie detector tests how negative thoughts affect our body. Our thoughts can change our temperature, our heart rate, our blood pressure, our breathing rate, our muscle tension, and it could make us perspire. And these physiological changes will happen not only when you're lying, but with every thought that you think. Therefore, the negative thoughts you have will affect your body in a negative way. The positive thoughts that you have will affect your body in a positive way. And there's a quote that I like by Daniel Amen, and it says, "Don't believe everything you hear, even in your own mind." And I think it's true that we are definitely our own worst critic. So I want to issue you a challenge today, and I hope that you'll accept it. When I was 267 pounds, before I lost 110 pounds, I remember a time when I don't know why I did it. I don't know if I read something somewhere. I'm not sure what prompted me to do this. But I remember a day when I took off all my clothes and I stood in front of the mirror and I said to myself, to my body, "I love you." Now, did I love the way my body looked? Was it hard for me to say that? Yes, it was actually a very emotional experience for me. But I believe that it was the catalyst that got me going on my weight loss journey. Because until I learned to love myself, even if I didn't feel it, but I made the choice to love myself, I wasn't going to take care of myself. I wasn't going to take care of my body. What do we do with things that we hate? We don't nurture them. We don't care for them. So we need to recognize what our body is and what our body does for us. and we need to make a choice to love our body enough to take care of it. So I did it again yesterday because I've been in a slow mode of weight loss again, and your mind starts going to the negative. And I'm a very positive, optimistic person, but I still struggle with that as far as my body image. So I did it again. I took off all my clothes and I looked in the mirror and I said to myself, I love you. And now I don't just love myself, my inner self. I'm talking to every part of me, including my body. It's difficult because we don't tend to love cellulite or stretch marks or, all the imperfections that we think we have. But until we learn to love ourselves, we're not fully going to take care of ourselves. And so I challenge you, if you will, to strip off all your clothes and make a conscious choice to love yourself and love your body, and just see if it changes anything in your mind and in your results. So I hope that helps you, and that you will maybe be more aware of those negative thoughts that you have and the negative self-talk. I know that I'm certainly working on that. So anyway, that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you next week. Thanks.